So LeBron James Jr., aka Bronny James, is currently under a lot of scrutiny after he has been taking off the ESPN 2024 mock draft. He was first originally a lottery pick coming out, but obviously after he had his scary heart attack, he has been falling, and now after a recent mock draft came out, he is completely off the 2024 mock draft, and ESPN now predicts him to be selected in the 2025 NBA draft. This is according to LakersDaily.com. Bronny James' arrival in the NBA may come later than many have been expecting, and that could delay his father LeBron James' dream of the two playing in the league at the same time. The son of Los Angeles Lakers star is no longer listed in the ESPN's 2024 mock draft, and the network has the 19-year-old on its mock draft for 2025 instead. The younger James is playing his freshman season at the University of California. His collegiate debut was delayed after he suffered a cardiac arrest during the summer and needed time to recover. He's averaging currently 5.5 points per game, 2.8 rebounds, and 2.5 assists across slightly more than 20 minutes per game in his 19 appearances for USC, which has a record of 11-16. Notably, even in its 2025 mock draft, ESPN does not have the younger James tabbed as a first-round pick, slotting him in the second round at number 39 overall. So even if he chooses to play another year of college ball to work on his game, there's no guarantee it would markedly improve his draft stock. Now listen, we all knew after the cardiac arrest, okay, the man almost died. All right, Bronny James almost died on the court, and the fact that you have a 19-year-old coming back from a cardiac arrest, averaging almost 6 points a game, playing college ball in the Pac-12, that is very, very impressive. But the heat comes down further is because he is the son of one of the greatest basketball players of all time. Because of that James name that's on the back of his jersey, that's why he's getting all the scrutiny. That's why people are coming after him like no other college player, because your dad is a Mount Rushmore great. And when you have the name James on the back of your jersey, you have to live up to that standard, whether it's fair or not. You're going to face the criticism. LeBron James has been facing criticism for the past 25 plus years. He was in the spotlight at 16 years old. There was no Instagram. There was no Twitter. There was no Snapchat. There was no 24-hour day news cycle. People didn't have podcasts. There was no First Take. So he even faced massive scrutiny back then. All the hype was there. Now, with all the access to social media, imagine what this 19-year-old kid, he's still a kid, is facing trying to live up to the James name. And this is what LeBron James responded. I tried to look for it on his Twitter account. Maybe he deleted it, but Bleacher Report was able to screen capture it. And this is what LeBron James had to say after his son was receiving all the backlash that he was going to possibly be a bust in the NBA. LeBron James says, "Can y'all please just let the kid be a kid and enjoy college basketball? The work and results will ultimately do the talking no matter what he decides to do. And if y'all don't know, he doesn't care what a mock draft says. He just works, earned, not given." Continuing on to what LeBron James had to say here. And to all the other kids out there striving to be great, just keep your head down, blinders on, and keep grinding. The mock draft doesn't matter one bit. I promise you, only the work matters. Let's talk real basketball, people. Peace out, King emoji. Now, again, number one, this goes to show you that LeBron James and these athletes, they care about what people say. They care about what the media say, and they are listening. They are tuning in, okay? A big part of irrelevancy is media attention. And LeBron James, the reason why he's being able to stay relevant for 22 plus years, not besides the fact that he's all-time great, is because the media constantly talks about him. So he was definitely reading the comments, seeing what people were saying on the Sport Network show, and he felt the need to respond. He's like, yo, leave my boy alone, okay? He's 19 years old. He's enjoying college basketball. And again, the kid almost died. The kid almost died and is still performing at a relatively decent level as a collegiate freshman. Now, the stats, they really don't impress you. He definitely has to work on his game, okay? His court vision is a little suspect. He's 6'2". He doesn't have LeBron James' height of being 6'8", 6'9". That's more so Bryce. Got to work on his three-point shooting. Got to work on his field goal shooting, okay? Again, he just doesn't have the height. He's about 210. Could he grow into his NBA body if he decides to get into the NBA? Maybe, but there's a lot of things, especially physically and mentally, that he has to work on. But I believe that staying an extra year would only improve his game, maybe even staying 3 years. Again, when you are the son of an all-time great, it is extremely hard to live up to the standard that your father has presented. Hell, look at Shaq and his sons. Shareef O'Neal. They thought he was going to be, the next carrying Shaq's, legacy into the NBA. Didn't even make it. Look at Dwayne Wade's son, Zaire. Didn't even make it. The only possible one that has potential is Kion Anthony, who's balling right now, and maybe Bryce. So it is extremely hard to live up to the greatness, to the standard that your father, who has been playing professional sports, to live up to. But let's see if staying an extra year, maybe 2 years, could help Bronny James develop his game. Let me know what you guys think about this. Leave your comments down below. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Deuces.